Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your love reading. Today, we're going to get some guidance from the universe and just see what are the overall energies around you when it comes to love. What are any challenges or potential obstacles? What is Spirit's or universe's advice for you? And if you follow the advice, what's the likely outcome? So, slightly different spread today, but just felt drawn to doing this kind of spread today. So, overall energy in love for Scorpios watching. Two of Wands. Okay. I feel your love life is definitely ascending because twos for me are kind of like expanding from the aces, right? You've had a brand new way of thinking about love, or you've come across a new person, a new situation in love that's inspiring you to kind of expand this energy of love. What are any potential blockers? Oh, okay. This one wants to be seen. Okay, the Knight of Wands. We'll talk about that. What is Give me one more actually for the Knight of Wands. Or sorry, that's the Page of Wands. Oh, and we did get the Knight of Wands. So I guess the Knight of Wands wanted to show itself. So I'm using the Sufi Tarot, and in this deck, the Daughter of Staffs is the Page of Wands, and the Son of Staffs is the Knight of Wands. Okay, that's the potential blocker. Because in my head, I actually saw it as the Knight of Wands. So that's really cool that they kind of reconfirmed that by showing me the actual Knight of Wands. What's Spirit's advice for you? What is Spirit's advice and guidance for you? Ooh, Two of Cups. And if you were to follow this advice, what is the likely outcome? Oh, look at that. Ace of Swords. I like that. And we've got Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Moving towards self-fulfillment, moving towards what makes you happy. Knight of Swords, no longer taking rash decisions, taking the time. Okay, I guess this reading has got a lot to do with communication or just standing up for your own truth and love. Um, I think the overall energy around you when it comes to love with the Two of Wands is pretty promising. Your blockers are all in the suit of Wands. So basically, your passion, perhaps your energy, the soul energy that you bring to love. Let's get some clarifiers. What's the Two of Wands? What's the Two of Wands? Okay, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Wands. A lot of fire energy showing up. Okay. So the overall energy seems like, you're at a bit of a crossroads. You're saying, should I now really focus on, for some of you, I'm getting this energy that some of you are really like determined to focus on work right now. Maybe you have your own business, because the King of Wands for me is a very entrepreneurial energy as well. And some of you are just a bit conflicted. So the Two of Wands can also mean a choice or a decision, right? So the decision is between like focusing on this energy, which is the Five of Swords, like you feel really battered in love and you just need a bit of a timeout with this Five of Swords. Look at this card where this guy is almost like, oh my God, I give up. I just can't do this. And then there's this razor sharp focus in this card with the Eight of Pentacles, where she's very focused on that one rose. Or you can say that, one type of love or the one definition of what a good relationship is like. And then we've got the King of Wands. This very bold, concerted action towards a goal, or, like you've decided something and you want to charge towards it. I have a feeling that a lot of you are conflicted whether you should just kind of get on with your work life and just focus on that, because love has really left you feeling quite battered in the past. Your challenge, though, here is, this Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So these two cards are a lot about, I would say, like quick thinking, rash decision making, coming to conclusion a bit too quick, when things get a bit intense or serious, wanting to bail or wanting to just run away. I'm not saying that you do that, but I'm saying that's what the energy is all about, right? And the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands is a bit like on and off, like, do I want this or do I not? Which is again showing up over here as well, right? Decisions, choices. So that's actually holding you back in love, because you need to get clear. And see, that's why your likely outcome is the Ace of Swords. If you get Spirit's guidance, which is on this overall concept of soulmates, companionship, I think you are missing clarity right now. And if you take that, I think you'll find victory. If you accept Spirit's advice, and we'll get clarifiers here. What is the Page of Wands in the potential block? What is the Page of Wands in the potential block? We've got the Four of Swords. Okay. What's the Knight of Wands in the potential block? The Star. Let me just see. I think it's almost as if, like, wow, it's almost so different from what I thought this would be, but you've got the Six of Wands also at the bottom of the deck. I feel like in some area of your life, maybe there's a bit of inaction. And they're saying that's a potential blocker. That you're acting, or perhaps you're not really looking at your love life from a slightly mature stance. It's a very playful kind of way of maybe looking at love. For some of you, that would resonate, that you're like, okay, you know what, if it works out, it's great. If it doesn't, it's all good. I'm just, out and about living my life. But that is actually leading you to some kind of inaction towards a certain decision that maybe you should be taking action towards. Yeah. And the other thing is, maybe there is an Aquarius in your energy that's been really on and off with you, and maybe that's holding you back. Like, that's a very specific message, won't resonate with everyone, but I am seeing that with this combination. For some others, I think you manifest something in love. Okay, like you get into this energy where you're expressing your hopes, your desires, your dreams to the universe, but when it shows up, you tend to run away from it. So it's like, well, this is what you manifested and now it's here. And then suddenly either it's not good enough, or, this is not actually what I want right now, or I'm too busy with work. So essentially, what I'm seeing is a lack of clarity. So Spirit's advice is get super clear on what does the Two of Cups mean for you. So here we see, a couple that's a bit older, right? And you can just tell from this card that they've had many good years, but they've also seen the ups and downs, in their relationship, in life in general. What they're asking you to do, and let me get some clarifiers, is to really understand, what does this look like for you? What is your Two of Cups? What is the Two of Cups here for? Yeah, Three of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, and we've got the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, so I think basically what's happening here is you got to decide, like, who is it that you want to make it work with. Because I feel the Scorpios that I'm connecting with right now are people who've been manifesting quite a bit in love. And I think you have seen wishes granted and people coming in. But it's almost like when they show up, then you're not ready, or oh, it's not the right time, or work is really busy, or like basically something happens which becomes a bit of a blocker. Or for some people, you're still holding on to somebody from the past that was really on and off in your energy, and you can't seem to release that. But that actually is a potential blocker in attracting a soulmate for you if this connection is fully done, right? And there is no hope of going back to it, or you don't want to go back to it. What they're saying is that get really clear on who is your tribe, like who are the kind of people that you want to attract into your life. Page of Pentacles is like, also be open to learning more about love. There is no one way of defining a good relationship, or who's a soulmate, or who's the right match for you. Different people, depending on what life phase they're in, they want different things, right? Some people want more stability, some people want more passion, some people want to be with somebody who's very like well to do, so that they can have a very comfortable life. And because they themselves are financially abundant, so they want to attract a partner that's also financially abundant. Some people want to stay in a certain country, so they can only settle down with somebody from that country, right? So I'm just throwing examples at you because I feel what Spirit is saying is that there are people around you, okay? In fact, you might be calling in an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and you can have this. You can definitely have your Two of Cups, someone that you can grow old with, someone that you can build a stable, strong relationship with. But somewhere I feel you need to get super clear, Because when you send mixed messages to the universe, then the universe also doesn't know what to send your way, right? Because they say we manifest who we are. So if we are confused and clouded in our energy, then we are going to attract people who are also not clear on what is it that they want to do in their romantic life, who do they want to, end up with. Then we end up attracting people perhaps like this who are very on and off, and that's because we've been a bit on and off in our request to the universe in terms of the partner that we're trying to manifest. So that's one thing that I'm picking up on this. See, your outcome is really nice with the Ace of Swords, but the Ace of Swords is one of those aces where it gives you something, but in order for that thing to come into your life, you have to compromise on something else. So it gives you a gift or a reward, but it also asks you for something in return. And I have a feeling that if you want this Two of Cups, Scorpio, and I'm guessing if you're watching this reading, you are somebody who's interested in manifesting love into your life or ascending your current relationship to a higher level of commitment, what needs to give or what needs to be eased out of your life is confusion, on and off kind of behavior, not knowing whether, this decision that you seem to be at this crossroads of being conflicted in your own self or taking charge and sort of charging ahead with this beautiful King of Wands energy. Okay, let's get some clarifiers on the Ace of Swords. What's the likely outcome with the Ace of Swords? What's the likely outcome with the Ace of Swords? The Six of Swords, yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. See, there's progression from Page to the Prince, and you're moving on. So, Six of Swords means you're in a bit of a transition phase, like from choppy waters to calmer waters. That's essentially the phrase that's associated with the Six of Swords. So, if you get clear, right, your energy will start to ascend and you'll start to attract those kind of people into your life because this is very critical. You manifest who you are. So if you're looking for, let's say, somebody who's very stable, who wants to build a life with someone, who's ready to start a family, who's ready to get married, whatever your request to the universe might be, you also have to start becoming that person yourself because only then that energy will attract that kind of energy back into your life, right? So something to think about. Your likely outcome is beautiful. I'm strongly getting that there could be an earth sign in your energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that's coming towards you. And it's very important that you get clear this time around when this new person shows up as to what exactly are you looking for. Does this person meet the requirements? Are you showing up in the bestest possible way for this person or not? Because we've got the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So definitely sensing strong new person energy in your environment. Okay, let's see. We can actually ask who's coming towards Scorpio in love. Opportunities, people, places. What's coming towards Scorpio in love? What's coming towards Scorpio in love? Okay, King of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, it could be attracting another Scorpio. Could be somebody that you work with. Interesting that we have the Eight of Pentacles here as well. Maybe some of you have already met somebody at work and you're trying to make a decision between a King of Wands and a King of Cups. This is a general reading, so that's why I try to give all possible ways of looking at energy so that you can see how it fits in with your specific situation. Who's coming in is somebody who wants to put in the work. That's very clear. Somebody who's not going to shy away from, making this relationship work. This might not be somebody who is very, comfortable in expressing their emotions, but they have a lot of deep emotions. But it's just they're very emotionally mature. They know how to hold themselves in difficult situations. This is King of Cups is a really good energy. It is the card for Scorpio as well. Eight of Pentacles. We've already spoken about Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Page of Pentacles again, and you've got the Three of Wands. So this is good. From the Two of Wands, we're going to the Three of Wands. So you will ascend in your energy in love. And I do see maybe this is somebody at a distance and you hear from them and they want to kind of have a conversation with you. Page communication is more like, hey, how's it going? Very casual, very just checking in on you, that kind of energy, but it can grow. It has the potential. Okay, interesting. Show me what Scorpio needs to do more of to continue to manifest clarity about their love life. What do you need to do more of to continue to manifest clarity in your love life? Two of Cups is showing up again and again. That's very interesting. We've got the Two of Pentacles. There's a decision that you need to make about a relationship, perhaps, that didn't work out in the past. There is somebody in your energy that you need to release for new energy to come into your life. This is that Five of Swords energy. We saw it here as well, the on and off. And the fact that we've seen now the Two of Cups twice really makes me think that what you need to do more of is to understand what kind of person would you like to grow old with? What kind of relationship can actually stand the test of time, which will have the legs, it'll go the distance and not be this on and off energy. What you need to do more of is maybe, I don't know, this is a very specific message, won't resonate with everyone, but maybe for some of you, you already know who your partner or your soulmate is, and you need to invest in that. Because I asked, what do you need to do more of? So maybe you need to give it the time of day, and maybe you need to put more attention, more energy into this connection because it has the potential to be something long term for you. What can Scorpio do less of to manifest more clarity in their love life? Because, look, we all engage in behavior that isn't self serving sometimes. So, what does Scorpio need to dial down? Yep, Two of Swords. I'm telling you, you need to take that decision. You need to remove the blindfold. There is something. So, Two of Swords is energy where you know there's something that you need to investigate in your life, but you're choosing to keep the blindfold on. And this, of course, because it's a general reading, you will know there is an area of your life or something to do about relationships or how you show up in relationships or how you commit or whether you commit or not. You need to remove the blindfold on that situation. That's holding you back. That's holding you back because there's something you're not seeing. It's a bit of a blind spot for you, or maybe for some of you, that look, at some point in my life I need to confront this situation head on, and it'll take a lot out of you, I understand, but at some point you'll have to do it. Show me more on the Two of Swords, Three of Cups, and the World card. I think this is that decision. Do you want to reconcile with somebody from the past, or do you want to close the chapter, turn the page, and attract this new person that's coming into your energy? I'm strongly picking up on this vibe that somebody is, you know, conflicted because when you're in this energy, right, whether it is about work, whether it is about love, whether it is about anything in life, when you are deciding whether you need to release the past or you need to go back to the past, you're basically confused, right? You don't have the clarity. And then what ends up happening is that you attract more confusing situations, confused people into your energy. So, what Spirit is saying is that the time has come to take a decision between, do you want to reconcile with somebody from the past or go back to a certain way of being in your love life? Or do you want to finally close this cycle and it'll take a lot out of you, yes, but if you show up strong, you show up with that courage and resilience, you can have victory over this difficult chapter perhaps that you've been in and open the gates for brand new energy to come rushing into your life. So you're at a bit of a crossroads, and we started the reading with the crossroads card as well, with the Two of Wands. Two of Wands can stand for a lot of things, but having seen all of these cards, I do think that this is what's holding you back, Scorpio. You need to remove the blindfold and see what's coming with you in the future and what you need to let go. Okay, let's get you some advice from the angel answers. Okay, so we've got two cards that flew out. We'll take those. Perfect timing, and there's something better. So the timing is right for something better to come into your life. And maybe that's a direct answer for some of you that, if you've been thinking about somebody from the past or a situation from the past, there is something better coming your way. And it's perfect timing now for that new thing to come in. The minute you remove that blindfold and the minute you show to the universe that, yes, you're ready for something new, you're ready for a brand new way of being in love. What do the romance angels have for you? Please give us advice and guidance for Scorpio in love. Okay, these two. So, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. What did I say? There is this energy, this conflict between reconciling with the past or moving on. maybe this person had some financial issues in the past and now they've kind of worked through all of that and they're coming back. But Scorpio, it doesn't matter, right? Whatever their situation is, or maybe this is your situation, all Spirit is saying is get clear and then tell us what your request is. Place your order then. Like it's like that. Like right now, you're all over the place, is what I'm sensing in this energy, because you are very attached to a cycle from the past and you're resisting. And that's very natural for fixed signs, which is basically Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. It is very hard for us to let go of cycles, even though out of the four fixed signs, the sign of Scorpio is a sign of transformation. I mean, the whole point of being born a Scorpio in this lifetime is that you are basically being trained to churn out some massive karmic cycles. So life is always going to feel a bit chaotic because you're constantly churning. And I don't mean it like in the 3D way, I mean in a more spiritual realm way, that, chaotic in the sense that you are very conscious of the cycle that needs to come to a close. So maybe out of the fixed signs, Scorpio at least is very conscious of this, but oh my God, but we still take forever to let go of the past, let go of cycles that really have overstayed in our life. So let's close off your reading with one card from the universe. What does the universe have for you? Clarity would do you a whole lot of good, Scorpio. That's what I'm guided to tell you. Write, like if journaling is your thing, if painting is your thing, like talking to a friend, going for a walk, like figure out, who am I manifesting? What kind of person do I want to be for this person? What are areas that I need to work on to attract this kind of high quality match into my life? Where have I perhaps not shown up in the bestest possible way when perhaps, really good potential matches have shown up? It's fine. Like, I mean, this is like, we're not pointing fingers here. It's just about learning from your experiences so that you're ready for this Two of Cups and you're ready for this long term commitment that you're manifesting. What does the universe have for you? What does the universe have for you? The universe has big plans for me and it's time to claim them. Oh my God, they couldn't have been more direct than that. Look at that. This is connected to this perfect timing card. This is connected to the world card. This is connected to there's something better. The universe has big plans, and I always say that the universe's plans are much better than the ones that we can think of for ourselves, because we just don't have that kind of foresight to see, what we need in the current moment to be ready for what's coming in the future. So, Scorpio, you might have needed to go through this very difficult cycle because it was preparing you for what's coming in store, and that's better than what you've had before. And it's perfect timing because the universe has big plans and it's time to claim them. So the choice is yours, Scorpio. Where do you want to direct your energy? Do you want to continue to stay in that cycle that hasn't really worked out for you? Or do you want to say, hey, universe, I'm ready. I've done my thinking, I've gotten my clarity, and I'm going to be with you and claim these amazing big plans. So that's where I leave it for you, Scorpio. If you enjoyed this reading, please do hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And I'll be back soon. Take care. Bye bye.